Another day, another shit game. Anyway. Wait, light you bastard. Better. Fuck all coming out of that one. What the hell? So, I had a thoroughly fantastic time watching obviously I'm in a pilot episode. I haven't spent like the last 15 hours watching every episode of Street Hawk ever made or whatever. But you know, gave me a bit of a hankering for writing my own basic games. Hello Jonesy, what's happening mate? Yeah, you have a new fan now. Yes. So yeah, you know, I mean when Street Hawk was on, I was a teenager, I'd just got a C64, blah blah blah. Used to write programs, very rubbish ones in BASIC. And I thought, yeah, I had an idea. I mean, I'd done a couple of games from something before, but there's another 48 games. So I thought, well, let's just work on the old SX64 and see what happens, innit? So, you know, as you know, this particular SX64, and I've got to prove that it is an SX64 now, because some knob will post on there saying, it's got the C64. There you go, mate. Look, there's my SX64. There's a crappy screen. And you have to have this even more crappy Trinitron. Not that all Trinitrons are crap, just this one. Although only on the camera I can see the scan lines, even with my fucking old age pensioner retinas. I'm not a pensioner, by the way, not even close, just my retinas. And they won't give me a pension just for my retinas. So anyway, I was like, okay, let's see if we can get this thing, the keyboard working reliably, the disc to be reliable, the cats to stop fighting. Now I failed with the cats, but what happened with the SX64, you wonder?
Green 6975 to yellow 8764. No, 8763. Perfect.
And by the magic of video editing, you now know what happened. So we can move on. So good news. We have 48 new games to play, possibly 49. I can't remember if I showed one or two. From the Kingsize compilation. Kingsize Turd, probably. There's 50 games on there and it was 15 quid on disc. And I didn't associate Robtek with shit, but you just know when you get 50 games on here, and some of the games have got names like, let's have a look, reading glasses on, Yahtzee, Ping Pong, E.T. Puzzle, O and X, Poker, Checkers, Sevens, I hope that's a fucking bitmap image of 7 of 9 naked, Squash, Domino, Gold, Othello, Grubs. Probably have more fun eating witchetty grub. But who knows, mate? Who knows? But as we all know, I have the anal Midas touch, and I proved this very well. Many decades ago, me and my friend went into the newsagent to buy our budget games for 2 quid. And in those days, early 84, before Zap existed, we used to look at the cover, read the description, make a decision, pay our 2 quid and fuck off home and load our shit games. My mate bought Munch Mania by Mastertronic. And I got Vegan Attack. And Vegan Attack is probably the worst game I've ever played in my life. I spent more time playing Annihilator by Mogul than Vegan Attack by Atlantis Software. Terrible game. And I also ended up buying Rattler as well. Another horrible game. And Squirm. And my mate is buying things like Chiller, Munch Mania, and when I say Chiller I mean the one with the so-called Michael Jackson Thriller tune equipped version. Well, it don't sound that much like it, not enough for it to be pulled off the shelves. That was probably a marketing thing. So yeah, the SX64 is working nicely now. I don't know how to play Othello. I'm pretty sure I played Gold. Let's try Grubs. And with the newly replaced keyboard cable, my typing is still as shit as ever. However, I can handle my typing. So Grubs was 2.5K there, and that took about 10 seconds. Someone said to me a BBC Micro can load 32K in 5 seconds. Bollocks! Commodore 64 Grubs. Try and eat as many apples as you can. Watch out for the poison. So yeah, you know, back in those days, if you did get something like this, even though I think this came out in 1986, I wouldn't have bought that then. Let's try and, how can I say, well, you'd edit these programs if you like them to put in the joystick controls, because that's quite easy to do. It's just a simple peek command on a certain memory location, and you can work out which direction the joystick is pressed and whether the 5 buttons pressed or not at the same time. So let's go with 1, so WADS. E, yes. 1. Thank you. Could have said red apples. I suppose them things look more like pears, so. Trying to work out the keys here. It's a nightmare. And the keyboard buffer's getting in the way. Yeah, this is rubbish. What can you say about this game, really? I suppose it's like something I might have programmed myself and then decided I'm shit at programming and carried on doing my homework. Why is it going up and down constantly there? Yes, there's no sound on this at all, actually. Doing all the pokes for the SID does actually slow down your basic program. No, you can do something, but this is already too slow. It's not exactly responsive. Yeesh. I'm teasing the apple there. Right, I think we get the idea, but I just want to see what happens when I clear a level. This is not exactly a hard game. There are no enemies whatsoever. Oh, that was a bit of a risk, that one. Yee. Maybe he turns into a butterfly or something. Oh, it's a grub actually. A moth. And you have a fantastic shoot 'em up. Oh, no, that's a cursor as well. Great. Well, you can actually type new, but the redefined characters will still be there. So load apple, comma 8. It's interesting. I don't know how to play backgammon. Let's try space bomb, shall we? No, actually, I think I'm looking for something that's a large number of blocks that I haven't played. You know what? Let's have a look at this. See if it's any better or worse than the VCS version of the same rubbish. Why did it say that then? Oh, because I typed run. Ah, you know. Hello, Jonesy. Hello there, mate. Don't you go in front of the camera and might get a few more subscribers. Ooh, Coco, you going near the camera? But you're going behind the camera, buddy. That's no good. She's probably thinking, piss off. 3D tic-tac-toe, 5 button to play. Player 1. Ooh, we've improved it probably with a smiley face. Player 1's name is Osiris. I'm not Egyptian, we've had that. And player 2 can be the SX60. Why is there a space up there? How many rounds? 1. Round 1, Osiris's turn. Okay, it's not going up and down, only left and right. So I use a different joystick. Well, most people in the early days only had one joystick. Well, I suppose if they had a VCS, they had them crappy ones too, but who wants to use a VCS joystick with a C64? Oh, bloody hell. Alright, that's how you do that, is it? E. Okay, I think we've got the volume up on the actual SX64 as well. Now, yeah, those silly characters have to go. Alright, there we go. We actually improved the game, because whatever they were using for the pieces, the noughts and the crosses, well, we've changed them. So yes, am I a hacker? No. Is it worth the effort to redefine the character set for a game like that? No. No. Right, backgammon. There's actually quite a lot of memory there. That's like 6K, just under 6K that is. Othello is actually a lot. Domino. Right, let's try Domino. Speaking of your childhood in the 80s, I had a packet of Salt and Shake. Who remembers those? Actually, I've got a packet here. Let's have a little Salt and Shake. I'm putting my thumb over the crappy Walker's logo. There you go, Salt and Shake. And there was no salt packet in there. Now, I never used to have Salt and Shake because I didn't see the point. They're basically personalised, customisable ready salted crisps, and I didn't like ready salted crisps anyway. But I did notice the reason I had them is because I was on a low salt diet, and they already have salt on them. They already taste like ready salted crisps before I'd added the salt. So didn't really matter that one of them had no salt packet of salt in there. So, but the packets are still the little blue packets as well. So yeah, if you fancy a bit of nostalgia there, then you should definitely try them out. Do you know the rules? Yes. One moment.
Uno momento, por favor.
And I can't remember which episode of Seinfeld that's from, so I won't be inserting that clip in there. Which domino? How do I select the domino bit? What's going on here then? Fine. Use the joystick. Perhaps we should have had instructions. Right. Instructions for you now, boy. Now, I know the rules of dominoes. The idea is to now where is your code to that domino? The last number that has just been said. To lay a domino, just type in the numbers. If you cannot go, then type star. Right, 6 stars. 666 is the devil's dominoes with very rubbish graphics. Which domino? Well, it said 6 to start, so there we go. Where was the 6 for then? I've only used one domino. We don't want, we don't want 4. We'll do, get rid of the 4. So hang on, where's his dominoes coming from? Is he pulling his dominoes out of his arse or what? how can I trust this programmer? 3-3, going in. Never played Dominoes. This is a world exclusive for me. You can have the 2-1 mate. It's almost like the 1-2, but in the alternate universe. So let's put a fucking 6 down. I don't have a 6, do I? Yes, it's convenient that he actually has a domino to go. Well, then we're fucked, because I don't have anything that will go there. There is no 6 there at all. Well, this is stupid. Doesn't say, well, he's got 10 dominoes and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I've got 9. So I should win. Because if you should program in to recognise the fact that you're stuck and I'm stuck and there's fuck all else that you can do. But like I was saying, I'm sitting there watching Street Hawk and I just kind of feel like a kid again, and I've got a C64 on my desk and I could stop watching Street Hawk and go and mess about on my computer after, you know, the episode had finished from live transmission on TV. And you know, if I typed this game in and found this particular problem, I'd actually edit the program and improve it and stave off Alzheimer's for at least 50 years probably. How long is this fucking program? And the reason it's typed in all the line numbers as single digits is because the lower the line number, the faster the basic program runs. Bet you didn't know that, eh? And why has he put... should really show their set of dominoes. So yeah, anyway, you don't really give a fuck about that. But that was really the thing. I'm watching Street Hawk and I'm thinking, A, Street Hawk had fucking amazing music. B, the pilot episode is better than most films from 1983, especially of a similar budget. And C, he's got a motorbike, you got a BMX, you watch Street Hawk, half an hour after it's finished you're in the alleyway with your mates and their bikes, and you've built a massive ramp. And that was our childhood in the 80s. And when you got bored of that, you bought yourself some Orangina, and then with your slingshot, you and your mate were trying to smash your glass bottle of Orangina with little pebbles and your slingshot that you bought from the corner shop. Do they sell slingshots now? No, they sell an app. Not even an apple. An app a day gives you a fucking retarded brain. That's what I say, never mind an apple. So I'm curious to know now if Europe draws any kind of half decent map, and I bet it won't. Might just be questions of what is the capital of France or something like that, I don't know. You have to think 4-dimensionally. You're not thinking 4-dimensionally. Okay, the R key is still a problem. Right, I'm just looking at the thing there, and where it's writing country, it's actually one cursor position out.
That's a shame.
Alright then, well obviously we know it's Amsterdam. Right, 'em. 'Cause 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 'em I was right, wasn't I? What if it was the capital of Texas and you could put Paris then? No, I don't think that counts. Good, 1 point. What do you mean? How many points I got? Yeah, come on, mate. Let's see how far my diseased brain gets after so many decades. Wonderful, wonderful Copenhagen. I'm sure it's not Lisbon. I'm sure it's Lisbon. Anyway, it's Madrid, isn't it? See, look, capital of which country, and it's specifically saying West Germany, although it's still Berlin. So this was before the Berlin Wall, of course, famously. Whoa, I thought it was Berlin. Was Berlin in East Germany then? Must be Stuttgart. F-O-U-T. Fuck off, you tit. That's what it's saying to me. You know what, I'm not sure of this. And why is it Switzerland? So someone had a set of Encyclopedia Britannicas as a very boring, horrible Christmas present. Thank you, Mum, it's just what I always wanted. And he made the best of it and wrote this shit game, I guess. No. Shit, I don't know these countries. Oh well. Well, I know that one. Right. So Berlin was specifically East Germany. Oh, right. I think it's Oslo, isn't it? Austria, that's Vienna, isn't it? I'm sure it is. I'm sure, isn't it Brussels? Sweden is Stockholm Syndrome. Liverpool is the capital of England. It could have been, actually. Who knows? Depends how far back you go. Hungary is Bucharest, isn't it? No, it's Budapest. I'm sure Bucharest is spelt wrong there. Zagreb, I know it's I'm pretty sure actually it's Zagreb. Zagreb. No, it's Belgrade. Well, if he's going to give you 2 tries, one of them shouldn't be so obviously wrong as Athens. Believe it was Moscow then. Moscovich. Well, it doesn't say Northern Ireland, so it has to be Dublin. That's Helsinki. Jonesy. Did we use Brussels as the wrong thing then? What the fuck is how can Luxembourg be the capital of fucking Luxembourg? Is that right? You will have to study the following countries better. From the 22 countries, so it needs a bit of editing. But you know what? There's John Gage's quiz night. There you go. Bye bye. Bye bye. Ooh, it does what I do. When it ends the program and you say, yeah, fuck off, I had enough of this shit. It does the SYS 6473, which is actually good for me, even less typing.